Hi everyone, welcome back to my math class. Many students fail this question on special case of quadratic expression. Here we are asked to factorize completely. If you look at this expression here, this is just an expression, it is not an equation. Because if it is an equation, you are going to see equal to what? 0, where you will be expected to look for the value of x and y. To solve this or to factorize this expression completely, we are going to use the AC method, where the coefficient of the first term is multiplied to the coefficient of the what? Of the last term. Now, so the AC now will be 5, the coefficient of the first term, which is 5, times the last term here, which is what? 6. The coefficient of y squared is what? 6. So we'll have 30. Then we have our B, it will be 17. When we consider the standard form of the quadratic equation, where we have ax squared plus bx plus c, where c here is a constant, then multiplied by what? By y squared. So we'll have what? 6y. So at this point, we compared the standard form of the quadratic expression to the ordinary quadratic expression to arrive at the AC method, which is equal to 30. That is 5 times 6, which is 30. Then our B, which is the middle term, is what? Is 17. Now what we are going to do now is that we are going to look for two factors such that when you multiply the two factors, it will give you 30. And when you add the two factors, you are going to get 17. So the two factors happens to be 15 and 2. That is plus 15 and plus 2. If we check, plus 15 times plus 2 will give you 30. Plus 15 times plus 15 plus 2 is equal to 17. Then you split these two factors into the middle term of this quadratic expression. So we have 5x squared plus 15xy plus 2xy plus 6y squared. Now you will discover that this expression is equal to this. What I just did is that I insert plus 15xy plus 2xy to give us what? 17xy. So because 15xy plus 2xy is equal to 17xy. So at this point, we can factorize. So to factorize now, I can just simply put this in brackets in this form. If I factorize, what is common here? You will discover that 5 is common. So, and also x is common. So the HCF, the highest common factor that can go in 5x squared and 15xy is 5x. So we now divide 5x all through. So we have 5x outside as the HCF. Then 5x in 5x squared is x, plus 5x in 15xy is 3y, plus what is common in 2xy plus 6xy, you will discover that is 2y. So the highest common factor is 2y into, now 2y will go in 2xy, you are left with x, plus 2y in 6y squared is 3y. Now you can see x plus 3y and x plus 3y are common. So you write out the highest common factor, which is 5x plus 2y into x plus 3y. So that gives us our answer. So this is the factorization. So if you find this video helpful, please click the follow button and don't forget to like, comment, and share my videos for more math challenges. Thank you.